Now with some activity problem, children. Over here we can see we have a trapezium. There are some boxes that we have to fill it up by looking into whatever has been given in the problem. So let's start. In the diagram, we can visualize that A, B, C, D is a trapezium. They have given us few sides of that trapezium. Now the identical marks show that the opposite sides are congruent. So AD is congruent to BC, is shown by these identical marks. How much is BC? It is x minus 2 centimeters. AB is x centimeters. AM, which is the height between the parallel lines, is x minus 4 centimeters, and the total length DC is 2x plus 1 centimeters. Let's start with the problem and fill up the boxes, empty boxes. Quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium where AB is parallel to CD. Right, let's proceed. Therefore, area of quadrilateral ABCD, which is a trapezium, is always equal to half into the sum of the parallel sides into the perpendicular height. So, which is the perpendicular height shown over here? AM. So, let's put AM. So, that fills the empty box, the first empty box. Now, they have, if you can see, they have substituted the values. Area of quadrilateral ABCD is given as 33. So, they have filled it up, which is equal to half. AB is x. CD is 2x plus 1. So, AB plus CD into AM. Now, how much is AM given? It is given as x minus 4. So, let's fill up. X minus 4 is substituted in place of AM. Let's continue. Now, what has happened to 2? It is not seen over here. That means it has been taken to the other side. 2 is performing division. When it goes on the other side, multiplication. So, 33 minus 2 gives you 66. 2x plus x over here has become 3x plus 1 into x minus 4 as it is. Right? So, let's move on. Now, children, they have solved this equation and we have to find out the empty boxes answers. What have they got over here? They have just got the value 3x square plus into the empty box minus into the answer that we should get in the empty box is equal to 0. So, let's take this equation in the rough, solve it to get this answer so we can fill up the empty boxes. So, what do we have over here? 66 is equal to 3x plus 1 into x minus 4. On the right hand side, let's open the bracket. 3x into x minus 4 plus 1 into x minus 4. So, 3x into x minus 4 plus 1 into x minus 4. So, that gives us 3x into x is 3x square, plus into minus is minus, 3 4s are 12x, plus 1 into x is plus 1x, or you can just write it as plus x, plus into minus is minus, 1 4s are 4. Which are the like terms that you can see? Minus 12x plus 1x. So, let's solve it further. 66 is equal to 3x square minus 12 plus 1 gives you minus 11x minus 4. Now, children, let's transfer the terms. So, what do we get? Therefore, 3x square minus 11x minus 4 is equal to 66. Let's move on further. Take 66 on the other side. So 3x square minus 11x minus 4 plus 66 goes on the other side. minus 66, which is equal to 0. So over here, these are the like terms. Let's again solve them. So you get 3x squared minus 11x minus 4 minus 66 will give you minus 70, which is equal to 0. Does this equation resemble the equation given in the next step where you can fill up the empty boxes? Definitely. 3x squared, 3x squared. Now you have a plus over here. So what over here do you have? A minus. So minus 11x minus already over here. So you will just put in 70. Right, children? So what do we get? 3x squared plus into minus definitely will give you minus. Minus 70 is equal to 0. Let's continue to find out the factors. So again let's rewrite. Over here we get 3x squared plus into minus is minus 11x minus 70, which is equal to 0. Now children, the factors should be minus 70 into 3, that gives you minus 210. That means the pair that you choose, the product should give you minus 120, minus 210, and the sum should be minus 11. So let's rack our brains if we can find out such a pair of numbers which satisfy both the conditions. So definitely children, we can have 21 and 10. What is the sign? Here you have minus 11. So let the greater number have a minus sign and the smaller number with a plus sign. Let's see if we satisfy both the conditions. Minus 21 into plus 10 will give you minus 210, and minus 21 plus 10 will give you minus 11. So now we are ready with the pair. Let's split up. So what do we get? 3x squared minus 21x plus 10x minus 70, which is equal to 0. Let's pair up. What is common between 3 and 21? 3. What is common between x square and x? Only x. So 3x comes out inside the bracket x, which gives you 3x square minus 3 sevens are 21. Over here children, plus 10 can come out common into bracket x, plus 10 into x gives you plus 10x, and over here plus into what will give you minus? Plus into minus, and 10 sevens are 70, which is equal to 0. So what do you have? In one bracket x minus 7, in the other bracket x, 3x plus 10 is equal to 0. Let's see if we get over here children. Which step do they want? They want the earlier step. 3x into x minus 7 plus 10 into x minus 7, which is equal to 0. So we are done with the earlier step. Let's see for the next step. So what do we get? We have solved it over here. The two factors that they have already given over here are 3x plus 10 or x minus 7 is equal to 0. So in the first case, either x will be equal to minus 10 upon 3 or minus 7 goes on the other side. X is equal to 7. But now as we are considering a geometrical figure, can the sides of a trapezium be negative? Definitely not. Therefore they have written but length is never negative. So x cannot be equal to minus 10 upon 3. That answer is unacceptable. Therefore x will be only equal to 7. So now that we have got the answer of x, we can find out the length of all the four sides. Right? Now over here, AD and BC are equal, and that is x minus 2. Who is x? AB is equal to x. And how much is x? 7. So 7, you can say 7 instead of centimeters. Yes, it is given as centimeters. 7 centimeters. Then how much is CD? CD is 2x plus 1. So x, we have got it as 7. So 7 into 2, that is 14. 14 plus 1, that is 15. Now you are left with the other two sides, AD and BC. AD and BC are congruent and the length of each of them is x minus 2. How much is x? 7. So 7 minus 2 gives you 5 centimeters. So from the given information in the diagram, we were able to find out the length of all the four sides of the given geometrical figure, that is the trapezium. Now let's start, children, the next problem. Let's see what is given. In the orange garden of Mr. Madhusudan, there are 150 orange trees. So total there are 150 trees. The number of trees in each row is 5 more than that in each column. So they have given you how many trees are there in each row and how many trees are there in each column by giving you an interrelation between them. So once again I repeat, the number of trees in each row is 5 more than that in each column. Find the number of trees in each row also and in each column. So let's start with the problem, children. They have given you in the form of a flow chart. They have given you the steps. Let's follow the steps and find out the answer. The first one, number of trees in a column is. So let the number of trees in each column be x. So number of trees in each column is x. Now how many trees will be there in each row? Looking into the relation that they have given, the number of trees in each row is 5 more than that in each column. So in each column, if there are x trees, the number of trees in each row will be 5 more. Means what? Plus 5. So it will be x plus 5. So now here we have got the number of trees in each column, the number of trees in each row. So therefore, children, the total number of trees will be what? We will take the product of the number of trees in each column multiplied by the number of trees in each row. So that becomes x into x plus 5 will be the total number of trees in that plot. So now let's see, what else have they given? Over here, they are saying frame the quadratic equation. Now what is the total number of trees have they given? Yes, they have given that the total number of trees are 150. That means x into x plus 5 is equal to 150. Let's open the bracket. X into x plus 5 is equal to 150. Let's open the bracket on the left hand side. X into x is x square plus x into 5 gives you 5x, which is equal to 150. Take 150 on the other side. So positive becomes negative. X square plus 5x minus 150, which is equal to 0. So what is your quadratic equation? The quadratic equation will be x square plus 5x minus 150, which is equal to 0. Now we have to solve the quadratic equation and find out the answer of the next step, that is find x. Now children, over here the product should be minus 150, the sum should be 5. So 15 tens are 150 and the difference gives you 5. 5 requires a positive sign, so the greater number 15 will have a positive sign and the smaller number 10 will have a negative sign. So plus 15 minus 10 are the factors. Let's split up. So x square plus 15x minus 10x minus 150, which is equal to 0. Let's pair up. What is common? X is common. Into bracket x plus 15. What is common? Minus. Even 10 is common. Into bracket x. So minus 10 into x gives you minus 10x. Minus into plus will give you minus, and 10 into 15 will give you 150, which is equal to 0. Let's take out the common binomial out. So x plus 15 into x minus 10, which is equal to 0. So again over here, either x plus 15 is equal to 0 or x minus 10 is equal to 0. In this case, x will be equal to plus 15 goes on the other side, minus 15, or x is equal to minus 10 goes at the other side. So 0 plus 10, that is 10. We get two values of x. But what is x denoting? X is denoting the number of trees in each column. Can you have negative number of trees? Definitely not. So x is equal to minus 15 is an unacceptable answer. So which answer is the right one which we can accept? X is equal to 10. So they are saying over here find x. So over here we get x is equal to 10. That means number of trees in each column is equal to 10 trees. And therefore number of trees in each row will be x plus 5, that is 10 plus 5, which is equal to 15. So here we are done with the problem by looking into what is given, and in the form of a flow chart, stepwise we have calculated whatever is asked. The next problem, children. Pintu takes 6 days more to complete certain work as that of Nisha. If they work together, they finish it in 4 days. How many days would it take to complete the work if they work alone? Now let's see again what is given to form the equation. Pintu takes 6 days more to complete certain amount of work as that of Nisha. So let children, Nisha take x number of days to complete W amount of work. So solution, let Nisha take x number of days to complete W amount of work. So, once again I repeat, Nisha takes x number of days to complete W amount of work. Now, how much will Pintu take? Pintu takes 6 days more. So, it will be x plus 6 days to complete the same W amount of work. So, therefore, Pintu will take x plus 6 days to complete the same, that is W amount of work. Now, once again I repeat, if Nisha is taking x days to complete W amount of work, then in one day, how much will Nisha complete? Nisha will complete W upon x. So therefore, in one day, Nisha will complete W upon x amount of work. Similarly, how much will Pintu complete? If Pintu takes x plus 6 days to complete W amount of work, then in one day, how much will Pintu complete? Pintu will complete W upon x plus 6. Therefore, in one day, Pintu completes w upon x plus 6 amount of work. Now let's see the condition. Now they are saying if they work together, they finish it in 4 days. Now children, what have we written? In 1 day, Nisha completes W upon X amount of work. In 1 day, Pintu completes W upon X plus 6 amount of work. Therefore, in 1 day together, what is the work that they finish? So therefore, together, in 1 day, together in 1 day, they will complete W upon X plus W upon X plus 6 amount of work. W upon X plus W upon X plus 6 amount of work. So in 1 day together they are completing W upon X plus W upon X plus 6 amount of work. Now let's see the equation that we have to form. Now together they are completing this amount of work. Therefore, the total number of days that they take is equal to 4. So in 4 days, if they are completing in 1 day this much amount of work, in 4 days, how much work will they complete? That will be 4 into W upon X plus W upon X plus 6, which will be equal to the entire work. Therefore, in 4 days, it will be 4 into W upon X plus W upon X plus 6, which is equal to the entire work W. So what do we get, children? You can take out W common. So you have 4 into W, that is 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 6, which is equal to W. Now children, W is performing multiplication on the left hand side. You can take it on the other side. So it will perform division. So what do you get? 4 into 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 6, which is equal to W upon W, which gets reduced. On the right hand side, the answer is equal to 1. So what do you get? 4 into 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 6, which is equal to 1. Now, 4 is performing multiplication with the entire bracket. When it goes on the other side, it will perform division. So, let's do it over here. So, over here you have 1 upon X plus 1 upon X plus 6, which is equal to 1 divided by 4. On the left hand side, what will the LCM be? It will be X into X plus 6. So the common denominator, you will have X into X plus 6. The first term will be multiplied by X plus 6. So numerator also by X plus 6. 1 into X plus 6 will give you X plus 6 plus this term has to be multiplied only by X. So numerator also only by X. 1 into X is equal to X, which is equal to 1 upon 4. X plus X becomes 2X plus 6 upon, let's open the bracket, X into X is X square plus X into 6 is 6X, which is equal to 1 upon 4. Let's cross multiply. So 4 into 2X plus 6, 1 into the whole binomial, that is X square plus 6X, will leave you with X square plus 6X. Let's open the bracket. 4 2s are 8. 8X plus 6 4s are 24, which is equal to X square plus 6X. Let's take first all the terms on the right hand side. So what are we left with? 0 on the left hand side, which is equal to x square plus 6x plus 8x goes on the other side, minus 8x plus 24 goes on the other side, minus 24. These are the two like terms. So we'll have to solve it further. X square plus 6 minus 8 gives you minus 2x minus 24. Over here again, the two numbers in the pair that you choose will be 6 4s are 24, but you should have minus 2 as the sum and product as minus 24. So the greater number 6 can get a negative sign. Minus 6 plus 4. You can check it out. Minus 6 plus 4. Minus into plus is minus. 6 4s are 24. And minus 6 plus 4 gives you minus 2. So let's solve it further. You can take the terms on this side first, which is equal to 0. The pair is already ready with you. So let's split up. X square minus 6x plus 4x minus 24, which is equal to 0. Pair up. What is common? X into bracket x minus 6. Here you can see plus 4 can come out common into bracket. 4 into x gives you 4x, plus into minus will give you minus, and 4 6s are 24. So you are left with x minus 6 into x plus 4, which is equal to 0. So the last few steps, children, either x minus 6 is 0 or x plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 6 is equal to 0 or x plus 4 is equal to 0. In this case, minus 6 goes on the other side, becomes plus 6. 0 plus 6 is 6, or in this case, plus 4 goes on the other side. So you are getting over there 0 minus 4, which is equal to minus 4. So over here, children, which answer is accepted? X is equal to 6 is accepted and x is equal to minus 4 is unacceptable. Therefore, x is equal to minus 4 is unacceptable. So x is equal to 6 will be what, children? It will be that Nisha takes. Therefore, takes 6 days to complete certain work and Pintu takes x plus 6. So that is 6 plus 6. That is 12 days. So you are done with it, children. You have got the answer. How many days does Nisha take and how many days does Pintu take if they work alone? Now, children, the next problem. Pratik travels by boat 36 kilometers downstream and back in 8 hours. If the speed of the boat in still water is 12 kilometers per hour, find the speed of water current. So whatever is the unknown value, assign a variable to it. So let's first assign it. So the solution, let the speed of water current be x. Now what will the unit of speed be? Kilometers per hour. What is given? the speed of the boat in still water is 12 kilometers per hour. So let's jot it down. Speed of boat is 12 kilometers per hour. That is speed of boat in water, in still water. That means it is equal to the speed of boat. That is 12 kilometers per hour. Now let's understand the problem, children. Pratik travels by boat 36 kilometers. Now this 36 kilometers he goes downstream as well as comes back upstream. And the total time required is 8 hours. So if Pratik is at position A, he goes downstream and comes back upstream. So this is down and this is upstream. He goes 36 kilometers from point A to B, as well as again back from B to A. Upstream he takes 36 kilometers, that is he travels 36 kilometers. Now the total time taken for this whole travel is 8 hours. So T is equal to 8 hours. Now this total time is a sum of which two timings? The two timings will be T1 plus T2, that is to travel from point A to B downstream and B to A upstream. So T is the sum of T1 plus T2. Right? Now, in physics, children, we have studied that speed is equal to distance upon time. So what will time be? Time will be distance upon speed. So children, if in place of T1 you will have D1 upon S1, in place of T2 you will have D2 upon S2. So let's solve it further. Therefore, the total time T, which comprises of the sum of T1 plus T2, but what will be T1? It will be D1 upon S1 plus what will T2 be? It will be D2 upon S2. Let's substitute. What is the total time given? The total time given is 8 hours. So this will be 8, which is equal to. Now, these two timings comprises of Pratik going downstream, Pratik coming upstream. So this can resemble downstream and over here upstream. Now, what is the distance when he goes downstream? It is 36 kilometers upon. Now when he is going down, what will be the speed with which he goes down? It will be the speed of the boat plus the speed of the water. What is the speed of the boat? 12. What is the speed of water? It is x. So it will be, the total speed will be 12 plus x plus, again, going upstream, the distance remains the same, that is 36 upon. Now it is going upstream. That means the speed of the boat is greater than the speed of the water. Only then he can travel upstream. So that will be 12 minus x. Let's start solving step by step. 36 is common. Inside the bracket 12 plus x plus 1 upon 12 minus x. 36 is performing multiplication. When it goes on the other side, division, which will be equal to 1 upon 12 plus x plus 1 upon 12 minus x. Let's solve it further. 8 upon 36, which will be equal to, here you cross multiply and multiply the denominators. So over here you have in the denominator, that is the LCM, 12 plus x into 12 minus x. Let's look at the numerator. 1 into only 12 minus x. So 1 into 12 minus x gives you 12 minus x plus Already 12 minus x is present. You have to just multiply by 12 plus x. So also numerator 12 plus x. 1 into 12 plus x gives you again 12 plus x. Here you are left with 8 upon 36. Minus x and plus x gets cancelled. 12 plus 12 gives you 24. Does this resemble a formula, children? Yes, definitely. A plus b into a minus b gives you a squared minus b squared. So let's do it. 12 squared, that is 144, minus b squared, that is x squared. 24 upon 144 minus x squared, that means 24 is performing multiplication. When it goes on the other side, division. So what are you left with? 8 upon 36 multiplied by 1 upon 24, which will be equal to 1 upon 144 minus x squared. Can we reduce? Definitely. 8 ones are 8 threes are. Let's solve it this side, children. Now what are you left with? 1 upon 36 into 3, which is equal to 1 upon 144 minus x squared. Now 36 into 3 will come in the denominator. So 1 upon 108, which is equal to 1 upon 144 minus x squared. Let's cross multiply. 1 into this term will be the same term itself, which is equal to 1 into 108 gives you 108. Let's take 144 on the other side. So you're left with minus x squared, which is equal to 108 minus 144. So minus x squared will give you minus 36. Multiplying both the sides by minus 1, you can get rid of the negative sign. So you're left with x squared is equal to 36. Let's solve it over here. So taking the square root on both the sides, square root of x squared is equal to square root of 36. Therefore x will be equal to plus or minus 6. Which answer is unacceptable? The negative answer minus 6 is unacceptable because speed can never be negative. Therefore, x is equal to minus 6 is not acceptable, as speed can never be negative. Therefore, x is equal to 6 kilometers per hour is the speed of water current. So, we have done with the problem, children. We have found out the speed of water current, which is equal to 6 kilometers per hour.